sir. That's perfect.
No bother.
Right. Mind yourself, please.
Cheers.
Take care.
Oh, who's in trouble now? It's not me. Turns out that particular guard at that particular checkpoint didn't give a shit if I was displaying the tax disc once I had one. I keep mine under the seat, so he was grand to let me go. That's not to say that every guard at every checkpoint is going to not care about that, but this one did, and that's all that matters. So that got me thinking, as things that happen to me often do, about tax discs and the whole fucking business about tax discs. I see the UK there recently stopped requiring tax discs. I'm not sure if it was just on bikes or in cars, but fair play, and as in many things, Ireland would probably follow suit with what the UK do, but it might take us a couple of years because there's probably somebody somewhere who's making a living out of printing tax discs, and they have to be looked after, don't they? Fuck progress, I got mine. So for those unfamiliar, so people in the US or outside these jurisdictions, vehicles have to have a tax disc displayed, which is basically a roundy piece of paper that you display in your window, or if you're on a bike, it has to be on I think the near side or the rear of the bike, displayed somehow. And a lot of people on bikes do one of two things with tax discs, especially in Ireland. I've noticed either don't display it, and I'm one of those people because I'm just not arsed. I have it in a Ziploc bag under the rear seat, or they put it over strategic parts of their number plate, or they have it on a sort of a hinge so that they can do that, and then if they get stuck they sort of go, oh Jesus, the wind blew it down in front of the number plate. So I think that's just a load of bollocks. I think it's just we have the technology to do away with them, and we have had for a long time. Like ANPR has been around and it works pretty much flawlessly at this point, and all it really takes is you just put a checkpoint along the road and don't even stop people, have them go past and then go, look, no tax, there it is, no need for a disc, no need for any of this shit. It's there's a massive amount of sort of resources going into, you know, checking tax and making sure people, and the whole idea of, like, rather than just doing it in some fucking automated way, you have guards who could be doing something else. I know they're traffic courts, so they would be doing something traffic related, that are just on the road checking pieces of fucking paper in people's windscreens. It's a load of bollocks, like. So that's my thoughts on tax discs. They're sort of an anachronism. I can see them being gone within a short number of years, just because we have the tech to do away with them. And that's what the start of the video was about. There was a checkpoint, they were checking tax and insurance, and some poor lady was there. Her tax was out 6 months and she was getting pulled and everything like that. And I had it under the back seat. I said it to the guard and he's like, fair enough, pull over to the side there and we'll sort it out. And looked at the discs, looked at his licenses, it's grand. Talked about the bike and then on he went. I think he said he's starting to get into the bike as part of his job. I think he can sort of retrain or move around. You know, it sounds like the sort of thing that you can do in traffic court. You can say, I want to ride a bike, okay. So cool.